Good morning,
Good
Merritt.
morning.
Good morning.
Bye-byes.
Hi, I'm Vanessa.
And I'm Jeremy.
We are the parents to a very sweet and medically complex little boy named Merritt. He has microcephaly, cerebral palsy, epilepsy, CVI, which is a form of visual impairment, and hearing loss. Follow along as we show you what a typical day in the life looks like for us, starting with our morning routine. Alright, so after Merritt wakes up, I typically start by performing CPT, which stands for chest physiotherapy. This typically helps loosen and drain mucus that can form in the lungs. We usually do this for about 2 minutes on each side. Since Merritt has such low tone in his core, he can struggle to clear mucus out of his lungs and throat with a typical cough like you and I. Therefore, we do this procedure even when Merritt isn't sick, just to keep him nice and clear. Next, I test Merritt's blood, similar to when someone tests their blood sugar for diabetes. I'm testing his ketones to make sure he is still in ketosis, since we have been on the keto diet for about 1.5 years to help with his epilepsy. For some kids with epilepsy, the keto diet can do a great job of helping reduce seizures, but for Merritt, this really hasn't been the case. So we will probably be weaning off of this diet within the next few months and trying a different seizure med instead. Now it's time to clean up Merritt's face and get it nice and moisturized. You can tell he loves this step. I'm kidding. We also apply Aquaphor and various creams to his face since him and all of his siblings are prone to getting eczema. Woo! Okay, so back to his lung health. Merritt also has this thing called dysphagia, which means that he aspirates or has some fluid enter his lungs whenever he swallows food or drinks liquid. Another preventative measure that we take is having Merritt do an inhaler twice a day to keep his lungs strong and hopefully better equipped at fighting off various infections. The medicine has a gross taste and can cause oral thrush, so it is important to brush his teeth after we are done. Merritt loves having his lower teeth brushed, but hates the top teeth with a fiery passion. He also likes to practice some good toothbrush munching, silly boy. Finally, the worst step for everyone, the nose sucker. I start by putting a couple drops of saline in his nose and then make sure I get every side of his nose nice and clean. We have been dealing with unexplained vomiting a lot lately, and as torturous as this step seems, it has been helping a lot with him not gagging as often. Alright, that's what I'm up to in the mornings when I first wake up with Merritt. Today it was really sweet because we finished with a nice hug and some relaxing passy time. Stay tuned for part 2 of this video where you get to see what Jeremy is up to downstairs during this entire process. We love and appreciate you. Thanks for helping us continue to move Merritt.